it's actually pretty good value for money, and this does have the capacitive screen. Actually surprisingly easy to use, and it's got a phone built into it. So let's just show you all that this can do.
The world's cheapest tablets, Ubislate 7 series, has been launched in the country, ironically by the same organization tasked to produce the first lot of Akash tablets. Ubislate 7C and 7 Plus were launched at price points of 3,000 and 4,000 rupees respectively by Datawind, with the only difference that the expensive version boasts a capacitive screen vis-a-vis its cheaper resistive cousin. But that's exactly where the differences end, because in terms of everything else, both these tablets are pretty similar. In fact, I would say exactly similar. So our endeavor today is to find out, even at this price point, do they really justify themselves as value for money? So let's dive in. First, the looks. Well, let's say if it's not great, it's not bad either. A plain and simple design is offered in an only black option and a rubberized finish to prevent it from becoming fingerprint and smudge magnet. The screen size is a standard 7-inch multi-touch offering that features an 800 by 480 pixel resolution, so even though low resolution is one of the major constraints at this price, it somehow manages to justify itself. But I'll tell you what doesn't justify: the fact that this is supposed to be a capacitive screen. I have to admit, this is humongously better than its resistive cousin. But then again, it does feel like a low-cost capacitive screen for a low-cost tablet. Besides Wi-Fi, the device features connectivity via cellular connectivity, and there is a SIM slot provided for mobile calling. In addition, there is also a micro SD card slot for up to 32 GB of memory, and surprisingly, a USB 2.0 port. Now, as much as it's surprising, I'll tell you what's my problem with the USB port over here. The fact that it doesn't support internet via a 3G dongle. Look at it this way: a tablet that has been marketed for the masses, this is one must-have that should have been there. The tablet operates on Android 2.3 Gingerbread operating system and generates power from 800 MHz ARM Cortex processor, which further coupled with 256 MB of RAM is a bare minimum in terms of configuration requirements. So while it will work fine on the pre-installed customized apps, users will definitely have to watch out for heavier apps like gaming. But at the same time, it's apt for all-round works like documents, entertainment and low-level gaming. The tablet runs on a 3200 mAh battery that, according to the manufacturer, gives up to 3 hours of battery life. But we would suggest you to be prepared to refuel anytime after a couple of hours. The device comes with standard 3.mm audio connectivity for greater compatibility with other devices. But sadly, there is no camera, so no video recording or calling. Now, in the end, there's no doubt about the fact that thanks to its price point, this tablet has been able to garner a lot of pre-booking, which will eventually turn into a lot of purchase as well. But then again, I have to add that a lot of you out there may just find it a tad little disappointing as well. Look at it. The market right now is flooded with non-branded cheap imports. And then again, add a couple of $1,000 and you will be able to get better specifications, but more importantly, better user experience.